I don't feel like women should be meeting men expecting them to provide them a life that they couldn't provide for themselves. If you've never been a Gucci shopping, Louis Vuitton shopping, Prada wearing woman, don't think you about to become one with me. How are you gonna come require me to buy you something that your daddy and your mama and yourself couldn't get you? What's up, teammates? Welcome back to another Vlogmas. Y'all already know what type of video we doing today. My favorite type of video.
Today we're gonna be having a friendly competition. We're gonna be making gingerbread houses. We both have the same one. It's Minion theme. I don't know if y'all can see the Minion on it, but it's Minion theme. We got them from Walmart. I think they was both like either 9 or 12. Which one was this?
I think they were $9.
Yeah, $9. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the video. Make sure y'all are subscribed to our channel. Be careful with that one because I feel like something broke or something because you can hear candies rolling all around. Hear that?
Oh, my candies. My little candies. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Get my candies back.
I told you.
You did. You jinxed me.
Nah, I heard it.
All right, I'm gonna just empty my bag out. Empty my box out like this. Man, my gingerbread house kind of cracked too.
Is it?
Yeah.
His house already messed up.
We're gonna turn this nothing into something.
So on the back of the box, it has like the steps, step 1 through step 5, and basically you just, you know, put it together from the steps.
I ain't wasting no time. I ain't got no more talking. What Birdman said in the interview? I ain't got no more talking. It's time to get to work. I'm about to win, y'all.
Do you know how to put a gingerbread house together?
I'm about to figure it out right now. I don't think it's too difficult. I feel like you put the icing down, you put icing on the walls, you put the walls up, you put the roof on, and then you decorate it. Is that what the instructions say?
I don't know. Let me see. I think we should like play a game or talk about something while we doing this.
Okay, what would you like to talk about?
Okay, so we have decided. Oh, nah, don't be looking at the instructions. He over here looking at the instructions over there talking about something. No, don't look.
Okay, I won't look.
Maybe we should just take the box.
Picture.
Maybe we should just take the whole box.
Take the whole box.
Mr. I don't need instructions.
The hatred. The animosity.
So we decided that we're gonna, this does smell good, I'm not gonna lie, I do wanna just bite it. But we decided that we're gonna do unpopular opinions, little game or whatever. For y'all that don't know what it is, because I'm sure a lot of people probably don't.
I ain't even know what it was, so I know some people out there that don't know what it was.
So for y'all that don't know basically you just say an unpopular opinion. An unpopular opinion is basically just something that you believe that other people may not believe or agree with. So for instance, if you are not a dog person, you may say dogs belong outside. That's an unpopular opinion because while a lot of people agree with that, a lot of people don't. Because I know me personally, I believe that, you know, if it's a house dog and it's trained and it's not messing up your house, then he can be inside. As long as he's not bringing up fleas and getting the, you know, that's an unpopular opinion. So that's basically what we're gonna do. So since I just gave the example, I'll let you go first. And the unpopular opinion can be about anything. It don't have to be about a certain topic. It can be any unpopular opinion that you can think of.
So my unpopular opinion,
how you open this?
I just like
Bit it?
tore it from the side. Yeah, it's like a little way you can get it out. But yeah, my unpopular opinion would be more so related to holiday foods. Everybody think you gotta eat a specific type of food for the holidays. Like you gotta have ham, turkey, dressing, and what else people be eating? Like apple pie. But in actuality, you ain't gotta eat that. I like seafood, so like I don't mind, you know, putting the grill on for the holidays, getting some shish kebab, some shrimp, some steak. You know what I'm saying? Eating good, for real. You alright with it?
I want this little piece to come off. But yeah, I don't know, when I think of holiday, I think of like soul food because I don't be eating soul food on a regular, so when holidays come, that's what I be wanting.
Yeah, I'm cool with the greens. I love greens. I love macaroni and cheese. But you can put that with some barbecue.
You can put that with some barbecue?
You can definitely put that with some barbecue. And on top of that, it go better.
I be wanting some turkey, ham, sweet potato. Delicious.
Sweet potato, delicious, huh?
Okay, so my unpopular opinion is...
Y'all see her over there looking at them directions. I know y'all see her.
I never said that I was against directions.
Right.
You're the one that said that you don't like directions.
Hey, look like you need to be against them too, cause you ain't making no progress over there. You ain't even got your no walls up. Y'all see this?
Hey.
Y'all see this struggle bus?
Hey. It's coming along. My unpopular opinion is that, so I feel like it is the holiday, you know, and a lot of people get kind of scared around the holidays. Are we cutting this little piece off?
Read your instructions. What your instructions say? I'm gonna do what works for me. You know, you gotta follow your instructions.
A lot of people feel like you gotta spend a lot of money on gifts and stuff, but I don't believe that. Like, I feel like you can get a really nice gift for not a lot of money. Either it can be like, you know, DIY, you can do it yourself, make something at home, arts and crafts, or you can just go to, you know, one of those little spots like Ross, Marshalls, Five Below be having some nice stuff. You know, it just depending on the person that you're shopping for. If they're not too like picky about it, you can find a nice gift for a little money. So don't go out there and go broke trying to shop for people for Christmas, because to be honest, after Christmas you still gotta live and pay bills and all of that. So that's my unpopular opinion. Holidays don't have to cost much. I don't feel like it's all about the price tag and what we paying and all of that when it comes to that. That's just me though.
My unpopular opinion, I don't feel like we should have to wait until the holidays come around for the family to get together. Especially in the Black community, families really only gather for like 3 reasons. Somebody dead, it's the holiday, or it's a birthday party of some sort. But it ain't gonna never be just a normal Wednesday and everybody like, hey y'all, let's get together, or Saturday or something.
I understand that, and I feel like everybody say that, but nobody really put forth the effort into doing all that, because honestly, everybody got their own lives. Not saying that you shouldn't want to be around family, but I don't hold it against them. I be like, you know, hey, handle your business, because I be on my own little thing too.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying it's 365 days in a year. You telling me like you can't go be with your people a day, 2 days out the year? You that busy to not have 2 days out the year? So I'm saying people start feeling some type of way when people die, and they be like, oh man, I just wanted to tell them I love them. I wish we could have more memories. You can get more memories. You gotta go around, you gotta be around. I ain't say it gotta be a whole family gathering, but like family, especially if you live in a close radius to each other, you should definitely be seeing your people.
Yeah. So my unpopular opinion is, I feel like dating is a privilege, okay? You don't have to date, you don't have to, you know, that's not a necessity, it's a privilege. So I don't believe that like people, especially, I'm trying to not to say dudes, but most dudes, they be like trying to date and they don't even have, like, you don't even got your stuff together. How you gonna try to say, oh yeah, let's get into a relationship, and you got all this baggage, you got baby mamas, you got crazy girlfriends, you got all this going on. And I'm like, you should not be worried about that. You should be trying to find you some money, get you a job, you know, get your life together before you be out here trying to date somebody. That's my unpopular opinion.
You talking about I'm trying my hardest not to say dudes. I mean, honestly, I agree. I feel like if you dating, you should have your stuff together. You should have it together, because it doesn't make sense for you to be out here trying to get with somebody else and your life is not nowhere near in order. You ain't got no car, you ain't got no place, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no job,
but
no
my thing
education,
is,
no skill.
It don't even matter about that. Some people, the thing is that they be having a whole bunch of audacity.
Audacity for what? What they be doing?
They be having the audacity to try to date somebody, but they don't have enough to put on the table. They be having a whole bunch of audacity and not enough plan. Okay? Because you don't have to have all the cars, the jewelry, the clothes. You ain't got to have all that. But at least have a plan or a goal or aspiration to do so. They don't even be having that.
Right.
I'm like, yo, dating should not be your focus. It shouldn't. Focus on yourself, king. Focus on yourself.
All right, queen. All right. That's not, you know, I ain't got no more words. You know, we're gonna move on. My unpopular opinion. Give me a second. I gotta come up with something. I'm gonna piggyback off of her, but I'm gonna flip the script because she kind of made that one all about dudes. But look, my unpopular opinion. I don't feel like women should be meeting men expecting them to provide them a life that they couldn't provide for themselves. Mm-hmm. If you've never been a Gucci shopping, Louis Vuitton shopping, Prada wearing woman, don't think you about to become one with me. How's that how you gonna come require me to buy you something that your daddy and your mama and yourself couldn't get you? That's not my job. You can't give me that type of responsibility.
Well, I agree with that part because, as I said, I feel like I feel like priorities be messed up. Like, you can't expect for somebody to want to buy you a Gucci purse or you shouldn't even want nobody to buy you a Gucci purse or a Louis purse or whatever, Birkin bag, and you ain't even got no car. So, I mean, I agree with you. For women to want to get all this luxury stuff and they never had it and they just want the dudes that they talking to get it for them, like, that's crazy.
It makes no sense.
You need to be worried about how to get you some money and some...
Get you some money. Get you some money, sis. Don't be trying to get money because you see, I got money. No, get you some money. I think it's like this. I think I'm doing a pretty good job on my gingerbread house, considering I don't have any instructions. I'm just trying to wing this thing here, guys. I'm doing it for the fellas.
You think you're doing a pretty good job?
You don't think so?
Sure, babe. You're doing a great job.
If you don't think I'm doing a good job, it's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah, I think you're doing a good job. Looking good over there.
Appreciate that. It means a lot.
Hey, what is wrong with this? They didn't put this in here right or something. Ain't no way.
Who was your favorite artist growing up that couldn't do no wrong in your eyes?
Growing up?
Yeah.
When I first heard Drake, I was like in middle school. So after I start liking him, that's always been my favorite artist, and it's still my favorite. Even his worst song is a popular song, or a lot of people like it. So Drake, what about you?
I mean, growing up, I listened to like a lot of Detroit artists. I listened to a lot of Blade. I listened to Gucci. Like, being like like the Soulja Boy movement, I was rocking. Soulja was my guy. He couldn't do nothing wrong.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, he was my guy. That was probably like one of the only dances I ever did. Like the what's that? Crank That Soulja Boy thing. Like, that was probably like one of the only dances I ever did in my life.
For real?
Yeah, and I put heart into that, boy, heart and soul into that dance.
That's crazy, cause I love that dance. I swear, if it come on, I swear I'm getting up. So let's talk about our resolutions for 2021. So 2020 was a crazy year, and it's almost over, but it's not over yet. What is some things that you learned from 2020?
Diversify.
What does that mean?
Basically, don't rely on one single source of income. I feel like if this year has taught you anything, like, you can't rely on the corporation to, make sure you feed your family. You can't rely on the government to save you from a position that they put you in. I'm not trying to be all political. I'm just, saying what I'm saying. But I'm just saying it motivated me more than ever to make sure I have more than one iron in the fire when it comes to income. I need to have several streams of income so that if another pandemic or something was to happen next year or the year after that, it won't interrupt the moves and things that we have already going on.
I feel that, because I never thought like something like a pandemic would happen. I always saw it on movies, but to be actually living in one is crazy. But I definitely see that a lot of people that's been working at jobs for years and years and years, they are like unemployed. They don't have the money that they used to have, and I know it's bringing a lot of like hardship and, you know, stuff to the family, the household, and I know it's crazy. So I definitely have learned to just always have a backup plan, regardless of what that backup plan is. Always have a plan, because you never know. You never know. We can say, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. And when the time comes, something totally different happens, because that's how life goes. So that's just, I mean, I agree with you. You definitely gotta have backup plans, plan A, plan B, plan C, all of it.
And keep it going, especially if you have kids. Like, whew, like this is like, it's been years where I've been like, man, I'm glad I ain't had no kids this year, because this was a rough year for me. But this is definitely that year. Like,
okay,
if I had kids, man, I don't know how I would have made it through. So I definitely salute all y'all parents out there that's making it through this situation and, you know, getting stronger and better, because that's no easy task. Because being without a child and just having a dog is tough. So I know having a full-blown child is a tough thing to take care of.
For real. Oh, 2020 has taught me that everything happens for a reason. 2020 has been the year of me taking chances, taking a lot of risks, and just, you know, saying let's do this, or I'm gonna try this out, and, you know, hope that it, you know, turns out successful for me. And 2020 was that year that I tried a lot of stuff. I did a lot of stuff, and, you know, it's been pretty cool. So I've learned to take risks and to not be afraid to just go for what I believe in.
I'm glad you said that. Now I have a question. So for the people that may be watching that are afraid to take those said risks, regardless if it's the same risk that you've taken or different ones, they just scared and they need somebody and some encouragement. Do you feel like the risk that you've taken have been worth it?
Yeah, I definitely do feel like the risk that I've taken was worth it. I think that regardless of the outcome of the risk that I took, I learned something from it. It don't matter if it turned out good, it don't matter if it turned out bad, I learned something. So anytime that I can learn something, I feel like that's a win. So if the situation didn't turn out in my favor, but I still learned a lesson from that situation, then I feel I'm cool with that. That's something that I would either not put myself in the future, or I can try to go a different route, or I can do something different. So yeah, I say, you know, just do it. Just take that risk, believe in yourself, and you'll be fine.
You will be fine. There is always tomorrow.
Always. I'm an advocate of doing what you want to do, because if you don't, you're gonna regret it later on. So if it's something that you're thinking about doing and you're like, oh, I really want to do this, I really want to do this, but the only thing that's stopping you is fear, and you have nothing else in your way, you got to get out your own way and actually do what you're trying to do or what you want to do. Because if you don't, when you finally, maybe 5-10 years later down the road, you're like, dang, I wish I would have took that route when I was thinking of it. Hold yourself back. Just go for it.
A vision without action is merely a dream. One of my favorite quotes. But no, man, another thing life should have taught you, definitely, well, 2020 should have taught you, if nothing else, you know, life is very short. Unexpected things happen all the time. There's people dying that's 88, and there's people that's dying that's 8. Because of COVID, because of gun violence, because of police brutality, because of whatever poison you want to go with. It's a lot of people dying for no reason. So, I mean, it taught me more than anything to appreciate every moment in life. I mean, don't take none of it for granted because one day, hey, it's gonna be a memory. Not to get, you know, too dark, but yeah.
And speaking of memories, I think that it's very important to take pictures and videos. And I talked about this on my personal channel before, and I basically just said that this is one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel, because life takes us in different journeys. And although we say, oh yeah, this is gonna work out and it's gonna be, you know, big, it's gonna be great, you just never know. And I think it's the beauty of life takes us through these different phases and these different journeys to teach us stuff. So for you to be able to look back at pictures or look back at videos and like, oh, this is where I was, or this is where I used to be, or this is how I used to be, and then you get to look back and see the growth, it's pretty cool. I think it's a really good, really nice thing to be able to reflect on. So I encourage everybody to take as many pictures and videos and stuff as possible, because one day that might be all you.
My gingerbread house is done.
You finished?
I tried to do an I and an S. I and S. So I want you guys to vote on who got the best gingerbread house.
Alright, hold on, let me turn mine around. Ta-da! So who's this the best, y'all?
Leave it in the comments below who you think got the best gingerbread house.
Leave it in the comments.
Take into account that I did not use any instructions the entire time. Oh, my thing fell.
It's okay, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Damn, gingerbread. Well, my gingerbread house fell. I am upset. I am hungry.
Yeah, so.
Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And if y'all stayed the whole video, y'all some real ones and we love y'all forever. But until the next Vlogmas video. Peace.